man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. I said it's game time.
Hey folks, welcome to the Varsity845 football show. I'm Kevin Witt, ready to bring you this week's dose of must-see video on local high school football. I'm going to reveal my new top 10 rankings, and trust me, there are plenty of shakeups. The game of the week will be a rematch of a 2007 Section 9 championship final. Our feature this week is on two kids who stepped up and filled a huge void left by a teammate's injury. But first, the last word on last week. Well, when the final numbers were in, more than 6,000 people came to Middletown's new athletic facility and watched the home team beat Port Jervis 7-3. The atmosphere was electric, and the new video scoreboard with instant replays gave the place a real college feel. 6 sectional football playoff games will be held there this fall. That Class AA title game might even outdraw Middletown Port Jervis. But Saturday night at Middletown was a great night to be a high school sports fan regardless of your team. Now on to this week's feature. Minisink Valley was counting on big things from running back James Ferrier last week against Warwick. He already had 4 rushing touchdowns through 2 games and caught a touchdown pass. But then he got hurt on just his 4th carry. It was a sprained ankle. Nothing too serious, but he couldn't play. This opened the door for a couple of kids named Andrew Halen and John Beeler, who expected only a handful of carries between them. But they reminded us the show does go on. Ferrier gets hurt on this play, a simple pitch left as he is tackled by Shane Marchini. That meant junior Andrew Halen got the first call.
I don't really run that much offense during practice because, he's like a superstar. So I just stepped it up and ran like as fast as I could and let the big boys do all the work.
Halen shouldn't sell himself short here. Check out what happened on his first carry, 2 plays after Ferrier's injury. He takes it in 7 yards for the touchdown as Minisink Valley takes a 7-0 lead.
Andrew Halen.
What Halen lacked in experience, he certainly made up for in toughness.
Down to the inside the 20-yard line, first down Warriors.
Minisink Valley rode Halen in the first half as he picked up 59 yards on 6 carries. But none was more impressive than this 49-yard touchdown run midway through the second quarter.
Once I got the big run down here, then I think they knew that I could do the job.
Halen also played defense Friday, so as you would expect, he got tired. That's when junior John Beeler got the call. When you first started to realize that you were going to be getting more work, were you nervous? Were you feeling good?
I was pretty confident. We've been running in practice, and last week I had about 5 carries.
Third and goal. Beeler's 2-yard touchdown run midway through the third quarter gave Minisink Valley a 21-7 lead. But then came Beeler's highlight reel moment, as he rips off this 39-yard touchdown run that closed out Minisink Valley scoring. Beeler finished with 44 yards on 6 carries. Halen had a team-high 142 yards on just 16 carries. Minisink Valley wins 28-21. Ferrier should be back this week. And here's Coach Kevin Gallagher.
We ask everybody to step up because you never know when it's going to be your turn in practice. So now this is a definite example to everyone else. Be ready.
This brings us to the game of the week. Walkhill hosts Cornwall Friday night in a Class A game that likely will determine the regular season champ. Cornwall has averaged nearly 43 points in its 2 league victories. Unbeaten Walkhill hasn't been scoring nearly at that clip, but has allowed just 16 total points in its 3 victories. I do think Cornwall is better, but Walkhill has been getting Cornwall shoved down their throats and rubbed in their faces for months. This is a league game for Cornwall, but to Walkhill, it's its Super Bowl, just like Monroe was for Cornwall early in the year. I'm saying 20-14 Cornwall, but do not be surprised if Walkhill pulls off the upset. Some other games to watch. I think New Paltz beats Burke Catholic by a touchdown or less. I like James I. O'Neill in a shootout over Highland. and look for Pine Bush to move to 3-1 with a victory home over Valley Central. Now on to this week's top 10. Number 10, Warwick. Showed enough in last week's loss to Minisink Valley to remain ranked. Number 9, Middletown. After victories over 2 WIT-ranked teams, the Middies get a shot. Number 8, Kingston. Lost to surprising Pine Bush, but must beat Middletown to remain ranked. Number 7, Walkill. No reason not to be ready Friday against Cornwall. Number 6, Pine Bush. Well, what do we have going on here? Number 5, Delaware Valley, Pennsylvania. Both losses came to top-flight Pennsylvania teams. Number 4, Cornwall. Jumps 2 places coming off Kevin Arduino's 4 touchdown passes. Number 3, Minisink Valley. There was something missing last week besides James Ferrier. Number 2, Newburgh. Takes over this spot as its first-team defense has allowed just 3 points. And number 1, Monroe Woodbury. Great win last week against defending Section 2 Class AA champ LaSalle. That's it for this week. Check back every Wednesday night for the Varsity845 football show. I'm Kevin Witt.
This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure.